Drugs.
The news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Jill Rio.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this Christmas Eve. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Jill Rio.
Welcome back.
Back in the saddle of it all.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah, and a Christmas present for all of our viewers, a nice traveling forecast.
Yeah, things are looking fine for this morning. We did see a little bit of snow throughout the overnight. Let's take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, these snow showers are moving out of the area. There may be a few slick spots on higher elevations early this morning, but with temperatures above the freezing mark, we are not expecting any accumulating snow for this morning. Actually, the weather is going to cooperate as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. So quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar outside of a few light snow showers up towards Old Forge. And temperatures are pretty nice for this morning. So if you are heading out, roadways are going to be wet. So just be aware of that, as we did see some rain and some snow showers throughout the overnight. But those roads are going to be quiet for today in terms of weather, at least. The traffic out there may be a little bit higher as we go throughout the morning and afternoon, but again, temperatures are above the freezing mark, so that means we're not expecting any black ice for this morning. We're currently at 37 degrees at Rome, 37 at Syracuse, 38 in Albany. So if you're traveling early this morning, still want to grab that jacket. We're at 33 in Otter Lake, 30 at Inlet, 36 in Little Falls. Across the southern valleys, 33 in Richfield Springs, 35 in Cooperstown, and 32 in Oneonta. So for the next 12 hours, again, temperatures are slowly going to drop into the 30s. So that's going to be a little bit windy. We'll look at that wind forecast coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. A massive water main break-in.
This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
Here's your forecast in a minute for your Christmas Eve. Again, we are starting off with just a few flurries left over from some snow showers we saw throughout the overnight, but temperatures not too bad for this morning. We are starting off in the mid to upper 30s, but that is going to change as we head into this afternoon. So we're at 37 degrees officially at Griffith Park. Again, that wind is still quite brisk out of the west-northwest at 17 miles per hour, so it makes it feel like 27. So even though we're quite mild this morning, going to want to grab that winter jacket, as those wind chills will be in the 20s throughout the morning and into the afternoon. Road conditions just wet for this morning. Again, we did see some rain and some snow showers throughout the overnight, but those are now beginning to dissipate, and we're starting to dry out across the region. You can see those snow showers on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. So still a few flurries up across Old Forge and the Adirondacks, but for the Mohawk Valley and southern valleys, the weather is quiet for this morning. Now, we're still going to be dealing with windy conditions for today and for tomorrow, but as we head closer to the weekend, that wind will begin to subside. There is more snow in the forecast. Go figure after Christmas. We'll look at that forecast coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. A 2025 Hamilton College men's basketball.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
We are starting off your Christmas Eve morning with just a few flurries across central New York, but the weather is going to greatly improve as we go throughout the day. Let's look at those weather headlines as you head out the door for this morning. Again, we're going to be seeing some breezy conditions as we go throughout today, with temperatures dropping. We are starting off in the mid to upper 30s, but we're going to drop into the upper 20s as we head towards this afternoon, evening. Then it's going to get really cold as we head towards Friday. And with that, we also see another chance for some snow as we head towards Friday night. But speaking of snow, as we look at our radar and satellite, again, those snow showers are pretty much confined across the Adirondacks for this morning. The Mohawk Valley, southern valleys, relatively quiet to start, and that is going to be the trend not only for Christmas Eve, but for Christmas Day as well. So we are expecting relatively quiet weather for Santa for tonight. So as we head out the door for tonight for any Christmas Eve celebrations, temperatures will be in the 20s. It's still going to be quite breezy, so definitely want to grab that jacket. And then for Christmas Day, we are talking about quiet weather for the morning into the afternoon and evening hours, with temperatures warming up into the mid-30s as we go throughout the afternoon and into the early evening. So no travel problems for today or for tomorrow, which is some very good news. So on our Skycast, as you head out the door for this morning, we are starting off mild, but you will notice as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon, temperatures are going to start to drop into the 20s. On top of that, we're still going to be dealing with those breezy conditions, so wind chills in the upper teens and low 20s for this afternoon and into the evening hours. So by 5 p.m., if you're heading out to Mass, temperatures will be staying in the 20s for the Mohawk Valley, but look it up in Old Forge, 8 degrees, 19 in Boonville. Quiet weather will continue as we head into tonight and into Christmas Day morning, starting off in the 20s for your Thursday, and we will climb into the 30s. Again, no travel problems, maybe a flurry or two as we go throughout Thursday afternoon and into Thursday evening, with then temperatures getting quite cold as we head towards Thursday night and especially as we get towards Friday. So Friday morning, if you're waking up, maybe doing any exchange, it's going to be dropping into the single digits as we head towards Friday morning. Now, as we head towards Friday night, that's when we're going to keep a close eye on our next low pressure system. It looks to stay just to our south, but we are going to be seeing some snow move into the area as we head into Friday evening. So this is 8 p.m. on Friday. The heavier snow will be to the south and to the west of Utica, but we'll keep a close eye on this track of this low pressure. If it nudges any further north, we could see more in the way of some accumulating snow. So taking a look at your forecast, again, quiet weather for today. That 37 you see for today will be happening this morning. Temperatures will drop as we head into the afternoon, and then we'll stay in the 30s as we head into Thursday, and then cold with some snow showers possible on Friday.
All in all, not a bad travel forecast.
No, I know people are going from house to house to house. Things are looking great for today and tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Jill, thanks. The time right now is 5:24. Still ahead on Good morning once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. And on this Christmas Eve, Jill, who is in for Eric, is tracking some great holiday travel weather. Right, Jill?
That's right. It's not only great travel weather for us, but also for Santa.
Oh, nice.
So some good news for Santa as well, as the weather looks to be quiet as we head into tonight. But for this morning, we are seeing quiet conditions across central New York with mostly cloudy skies. A few snow showers around for this morning, but that is going to quickly dissipate as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. Now, temperature-wise, we're doing okay for this morning, starting off in the 30s with wet conditions on roadways because temperatures are above the freezing mark, so not expecting any travel problems for this morning into the afternoon hours with just mostly cloudy skies. We're at 37 degrees at Griffith Park. That is going to be our high temperature for today. Temperatures are going to drop as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. We're currently at 32 degrees in Otter Lake, 36 in Washington Mills, 34 in Deansboro, across the Southern Valleys, 35 in Cooperstown, 36 in Morris, and 37 in Norwich. So as we go throughout the next several hours, temperatures will be dropping into the 30s across the region. But as we head into tonight and tomorrow, the weather stays quiet, but there is some more snow in the forecast. Look at that coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. Nearly $2.
This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
We are starting off your Christmas Eve morning with the photo of the day, and this photo I picked because it has to do with birds. Of course, my husband is a huge fan of birds, and this is a blue jay right there trying to get some snow-covered food. This is from in the town of Lee. And this was sent in from Rosemary. So great photo right there. If you have any weather photos, of course, you want to send them to WKTV Weather. So great photo of that blue jay trying to get, I think that's a suet right there, trying to get some food for this Christmas Eve. Now, weather looks quiet for your Christmas Eve on New Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Just some light snow showers up towards Old Forge into northern Herkimer as well as Fulton counties. Otherwise, the weather is relatively quiet to start this morning. And we're going to stay quiet for today. Those temperatures are going to be dropping, but we are starting off nicely in the upper 30s, 37 in Whitesboro, 30 in Inlet, 36 in Little Falls, 35 in Cooperstown. So as we go throughout the day, those temperatures are going to drop. It's also unfortunately going to be quite breezy across the region. But there is more snow in the forecast. Go figure, it's after Christmas. But look at that snowy forecast coming up. Gary?
Adam the bird lover, huh?
Yes, he is.
Jill, thanks. Well, AAA.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Starting off with a few snow showers for your Christmas Eve morning, but the weather is going to improve as we go throughout the day. Let's look at our weather headlines as you head out the door. Again, we're going to be dealing with breezy conditions today, but the snow showers are winding down. We'll deal with cloudy skies as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon hours. Then we're going to see quiet weather for Christmas Day, but it's going to turn cold as we head towards Friday. And speaking of Friday, we're also going to be tracking some snow back in the forecast. So I know a lot of people are having a green Christmas or a slightly green Christmas with all that snow melt over the past couple of days. But as we head towards Friday, it looks like we will replenish some of that snow. Speaking of snow, we are seeing some light snow showers up across the North Country as you head up towards Old Forge, as well as Hamilton County. Otherwise, cloudy skies for this morning. That is going to continue as we head into this afternoon with breezy conditions. Again, we're going to be dealing with that wind all throughout Christmas Eve, so definitely want to grab that jacket. Now, as we head into tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be in the 20s with that wind. It'll feel like the upper teens as you head out and about throughout Christmas Eve. Just want to, again, grab that jacket as you head out the door. Christmas Day, weather will look less windy but quiet. Again, we are starting off your Christmas morning with temperatures in the 20s. We'll make our way into the 30s as we head towards the afternoon, and then staying in the upper 20s as you get closer to the evening hours. So again, great weather for traveling over the next couple of days. No travel worries if you're going from house to house or even going to church. The weather does look to remain quiet. So on our Skycast, as we go throughout the morning hours, you will notice temperatures dropping into the upper 20s as we head towards this afternoon. So again, we are starting off mild, but do expect cooler weather as that cold front continues to push to the east. As we get into tonight, again, temperatures will stay in the 20s throughout the evening into tonight. So waking up tomorrow morning, I know some people will be up bright and early. By 6 a.m., temperatures will be in the 20s under mostly cloudy skies. Cloud cover will stick around throughout the day. Not going to expect much in the way of sunshine, but a little bit warmer with temperatures in the mid-30s. The real cold air begins to move in as we head towards Thursday night and into Friday. So look at these temperatures by Friday morning in the single digits, perhaps below zero up across the North Country. And then as we head towards Friday night, we're keeping an eye on the potential for some snow. Yes, we are tracking a low pressure system to our south, keeping the heaviest snow south of central New York, but it's going to be a close call. We'll keep an eye on this potential. Again, this is for Friday evening into Friday night. Taking a look at the rest of your forecast, again, quiet for today and tomorrow. Light snow possible for Friday evening and Friday night, and looks like snow is in the forecast as we head towards next week as well. So we lost a good amount of that snowpack, especially in the Mohawk Valley, but looks like we will begin to replenish it.
Yeah, hopefully those ski hills didn't lose too much.
I know, fingers crossed.
Yeah, good for them.
Yep.
Well, the time right now is 5:53, still ahead.
News with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Jill Rio.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Christmas Eve. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Jill Rio. It's like we're going back 5 years.
Yeah, maybe 10 or 15.
Yeah, I wish.
More than that. But Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and the weather's cooperating, which is great
for
news.
travelers.
For travelers. I know, even if you're just going down the street, you always worry about the weather. And things are looking okay. We're still seeing a few snow showers up in Old Forge under Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. But these snow showers are going to continue to push to the east as we go throughout the morning hours. So if you do live up in Old Forge as well as up towards Boonville, just a few snow showers this morning will lead to mostly cloudy skies as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. Behind that cold front, the weather is quiet. We're going to see mostly cloudy skies for this morning into the afternoon. Still going to be breezy, so just be aware of that. Wet road conditions in downtown Utica, again, with temperatures above the freezing mark. Any snow we did see overnight quickly melted it on surfaces for this morning. So, again, no travel problems as you head out the door, with weather cooperating for this morning into the afternoon. We're at 37 officially at Griffiths Park, 38 in Syracuse, 35 in Ithaca, 36 in Watertown. As we go throughout the day, those temperatures are going to drop. So again, we are going to see cooler weather for this afternoon as we go back into the upper 20s to low 30s with breezy conditions. More snow is in the forecast, but not until after Christmas. Look at that coming up. Gary?
Joe, thanks. A massive water main break in Madison
This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
The time is 6:11, and here's your forecast in a minute. We are expecting relatively quiet weather for your Christmas Eve. A few snow showers up across the North Country to start for your morning, but temperatures are starting off in the 30s. We're currently at 37 degrees at Griffiths Park, but again, that wind is quite brisk out of the west at 21 miles per hour. So even though the air temperature says 37, it feels like 26 outside. So it's going to be quite brisk as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon hours, so just be aware of that. Road conditions just wet at this point in time because the temperatures are above the freezing mark, so could be some ponding on some roadways just from the rain and snow that we saw throughout the overnight, but no real travel problems as you head out the door for this morning. Still tracking some snow showers up towards Old Forge into the Adirondacks, but for the Mohawk Valley and Southern Valleys, the weather is quiet for today. That wind is going to stick around today and tomorrow, but will diminish as we head towards the weekend. Speaking of weekend, some snow is in the forecast for Friday night. Look at that forecast coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. The 2025 Hamilton College men's
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Outside of a few snow showers, a quiet start for your Christmas Eve, and the quiet weather is going to continue for the next couple of days. Let's look at your weather headlines as you head out the door for this morning, maybe going to work or some last-minute shopping. Do expect breezy conditions as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. A few snow showers out there right now, but that is going to dissipate. It's going to be cool today, but it's going to be cold as we head towards Friday with temperatures only in the teens across the region. And on top of that, we're also going to be tracking for some snow showers as we head towards Friday night. Speaking of snow showers, seeing a few light snow showers up across the North Country in the Adirondacks for this morning, but Utica and Point South relatively quiet with cloudy skies as you head out the door for this morning. Grab that winter jacket because we are dealing with breezy conditions, and not only that, with that cold front passing, we're also going to see a drop in temperatures as we head throughout the day. So your Christmas Eve forecast, the snow is there for aesthetic. We're not expecting any snow for today, just cloudy skies for this morning into tonight. As you head out the door tonight for any holiday parties, temperatures are going to be in the 20s. So again, it's going to be quite chilly as we head towards this evening. But Christmas Day looking relatively nice as well. We're going to start off in the 20s for Christmas morning as we head towards Christmas afternoon. We'll make it into the mid-30s. We'll stay in the 30s throughout the day and then eventually dropping into the 20s with less wind as we go throughout Christmas Day morning and afternoon. So today will be the breeziest day of the next several days, but again, just be aware that those temperatures will be dropping as we go throughout the morning and afternoon hours. So on our skycast as we go throughout today, mostly cloudy skies by noon. We're sitting in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees, so 30 for Utica, 25 in Boonville, 26 as you head down towards Cooperstown. Quiet conditions will continue for this evening into tonight. So temperatures dropping into the 20s tonight, so we'll start off in the 20s for Christmas Day. Clouds will stick around. We'll try and squeeze in a few peaks of sunshine as we go throughout the morning and afternoon, but at least it's going to be dry with no travel problems. Now, as we head towards Thursday night into Friday, that's when the temperatures really begin to drop into the single digits, so it's going to be a very cold start for your Friday. And speaking of Friday, we're keeping an eye on a low pressure system that's going to be just to our south. So the heaviest snow right now looks to be south and west of Utica, just by a little bit. So we're going to keep a close eye on the potential for some accumulating snow as we head towards Friday evening into Friday night. But as of right now, it just looks like some light snow that will impact the region. Taking a look at the rest of your forecast, again, dry today and tomorrow. Couldn't ask for better weather. Maybe I wish there was a little bit of snow Christmas Day morning, you know, for the mood or the ambiance, so to speak. But then we'll see some snow as we head towards Friday.
Yeah, Santa might see some rain out west, though.
Yes, he will. Unfortunately, that's not some good news out there.
That's for sure, a lot of rain.
Yep.
Jill, thanks. Governor Hochul again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. And on this Christmas Eve, well, if you're traveling, get ready for some good travel weather. Jill, it doesn't look too bad for all of us who have to hit the roads.
Yeah, that's right. Just tracking a few snow showers right now up across the North Country, but with the temperatures above the freezing mark, it's having a really hard time accumulating. So as we look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar again, these snow showers are just north of the Utica area. Again, not expecting much in the way of accumulation for this morning, but as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon, the weather is going to dry out across the region. So live look at our radar. Again, quiet conditions for most of central New York. Again, that snow right now is in parts of northern Oneida and into northern Herkimer counties. As we go throughout the morning, again, do expect wet road conditions across downtown Utica. So those road conditions will be improving as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon, all thanks to those temperatures. We're at 36 degrees at Griffiths Park, 38 in Syracuse, 34 as you head down towards the southern valleys. And as we go throughout the day, those temperatures will be dropping into the 20s with those breezy conditions. I'll track that wind plus more snow in the forecast coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. Nearly two...
Channel 2 is brought to you by Holland Farms Bakery and Deli.
The time is 6:44, waking up with just a few snow showers across parts of central New York. But of course, we got to feature our photo of the day, and this photo is of a bird, specifically a blue jay. This is a snow-covered dinner in Lee. This is from Rosemary. You can see the bird is trying to get some suet, but that suet, of course, is snow-covered from that snow that we saw over the past couple of days. But we're still tracking some light snow showers for this morning on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These snow showers, again, primarily up across the North Country from Old Forge to Boonville, heading down into parts of Lake Pleasant, into northern Fulton, and into Hamilton counties for this morning. Otherwise, it is breezy outside with those winds. Again, creating wind chills in the 20s, even though it feels like the 30s. We're at 37 degrees in Whitesboro, 27 in Inlet, 36 in Little Falls, 35 as you head down across the southern valleys. So for today, temperatures will be dropping, but the weather stays quiet for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but there is some snow in the forecast. I'll tell you when coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. And as we have been mentioning, communities up and down the West Coast are bracing for powerful storms. Evacuations are already planned in Southern California due to the potential for more than a month's worth of rain today alone. NBC's Michael Yoshida has more.
On the heels of deadly flooding in Northern California, a new wave of powerful storms are set to bring heavy rain, snow, and strong winds to the West Coast.
We'd like to tell everybody have an emergency plan.
Starting early Wednesday morning, Southern California is expected to receive torrential rain that will continue through the night. A rare level 4 of 4 risk of flooding rain is in place, potentially impacting millions, according to the Weather Prediction Center. In some areas, rainfall rates could exceed 1 inch per hour.
Don't attempt to cross flooded areas and never enter moving water on foot or on vehicle.
Threats of flash flooding and mudslides leading to evacuation orders and warnings, including across Los Angeles County and the Eaton and Palisades fire zones.
It's scary. It's really scary.
Preparations underway, where January's deadly LA fires scorched the earth, making it less able to absorb water and more prone to debris and mud flows.
Seeing how all the foliage and shrubbery has just burned away, yeah, they need to keep an eye on that.
It's changed significantly in the last 2 storms. So this one, we're just getting ready for whatever, whatever happens.
Strong winds will add to the danger, potentially bringing down trees and power lines. The concern doesn't stop there. Another storm will follow on Christmas Day and into Friday, bringing more heavy rain to Southern California and feet of snow farther north in the Sierra Nevada, likely making travel difficult or impossible at times. In Washington, Michael Yoshida.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
A mild start for your Christmas Eve morning with temperatures starting off in the 30s, but we are dealing with some breezy conditions and a few snow showers. Let's take a look at our weather headlines for today as you head out the door. Again, do expect those windy conditions to continue for this morning into the afternoon. Any snow showers that are around right now will begin to dissipate as we go throughout the morning hours. Quiet weather and dry weather for the rest of today and for Christmas Day as well, but we are tracking the potential for some more snow and some cold temperatures as we head towards Friday and Friday night. Still some snow showers showing up on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, primarily up across the North Country as you head up closer towards Old Forge as well as Boonville. But with temperatures hovering around the freezing mark, it's having a hard time accumulating. So as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon, expecting those snow showers to dissipate. So if you're heading out for Christmas Eve for this evening, any parties or church, weather looks quiet. Temperatures will be in the 20s as we head towards this evening under mostly cloudy skies. And mostly cloudy skies will continue as we head into tonight and into your Christmas Day. So Christmas Day morning starting off in the 20s, we will top off in the 30s for the afternoon under mostly cloudy skies. And again, same conditions as we head towards tomorrow evening. The weather really doesn't begin to change until we head towards Friday, especially Friday afternoon and for Friday evening. So under Skycast, again, those snow showers up across the North Country will quickly dissipate as we head throughout the morning into the afternoon. You notice temperatures will be dropping a bit. It's not going to be a significant drop, but we're not going to warm up any more than we are for today. So our high temperature is happening right now. By noon, we're in the 30s, low 30s, and upper 20s, and that is where we will stay for the afternoon and into the evening hours with those breezy conditions. As we get closer to tonight into tomorrow, great travel for Santa. Not expecting any travel problems throughout the day for Christmas Day. Temperatures will be slightly warmer and there will be less of a wind, so it'll be in the low to mid 30s as we go throughout Christmas Day morning and into the afternoon hours. Now, it's not until Thursday night where we start to get cold. Look at these temperatures by Friday morning. We're starting off in the single digits up north. You could be close to 0 degrees, and temperatures aren't going to warm too much as we go throughout the day on Friday. Temperatures will be topping off in the teens. We're also keeping an eye on the potential for some snow for Friday evening into Friday night. This is 8 p.m. on Friday. We're showing two computer models, the European and the GFS, and it shows you that the heaviest snow is to the south and to the west of Utica, but we're on that close, fine line. So we will be seeing some light snow for Friday evening into Friday night, but we'll fine-tune that forecast as we get closer. But no fine-tuning for today and tomorrow. Just clouds, quiet weather for those who are traveling or for those procrastinators who need to do some last-minute shopping. Things are looking okay for today.
Well, if you're going to Consumer Square in New Hartford, pack your patience. The traffic there is
unbelievable. I've never, I can't, well, first of all, people are still going to stores, which is great, but the traffic is just insane.
Man, it took you 20 minutes to get out of there.
Yeah, no thank you.
Jill, thanks. Well, AAA is
With Ben Kinney.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. A white Christmas is in store for the Mohawk Valley, and with Santa on his way, what kind of conditions will he face tonight? Meteorologist Jill Reel is in the Weather Center with more.
A quiet day for your Christmas Eve if you're doing any last-minute errands for this afternoon. The weather looks to be cooperating. As we take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are expecting quiet conditions for this afternoon into the evening hours. Still breezy from time to time with those temperatures dropping back into the 20s, but don't expect any travel problems related to weather as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. Now, speaking of any travel impacts, as we go throughout this evening, just expect cloudy skies across central New York. Same for Christmas Day. Starting off with just a few flurries, otherwise do expect mostly cloudy conditions. Now, we are keeping an eye on Friday for the potential for some snow to develop, especially late in the afternoon and into the evening hours. We're keeping a close eye on that potential for some accumulating snow again later on Friday. But for today, tonight, and throughout the day on Christmas Day, do not expect any travel problems across the region. Do expect those temperatures to drop into the 20s as we go throughout the afternoon hours and into the evening hours with breezy conditions. So for tonight, quiet weather. We look at the potential for that snow for Friday coming up.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. Around the country, wintry weather conditions are wreaking havoc on the holiday travel rush. NBC's Dana Griffin has more.
This morning, with the Christmas Eve crush underway, brutal storms are putting a wrench in travel plans across the country. Overnight, a powerful Pineapple Express battering the west with dangerous winds and intense downpours. Some areas drenched in several inches of rain, with more than 44 million under flood alerts this morning.
We have seen far too many incidents where fast-moving water is underestimated.
And in the Northeast, millions may get a white Christmas, with parts of New England preparing for heavy snow.
At home, we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches.
But Americans are on the move with one day to go until Christmas. Highways and airports are already jam-packed.
Very crazy, obnoxious, lots of movement, like a herd of sheep just all being moved around.
Airport traffic got so bad in South Florida, some folks got out and walked the final stretch.
Delays and cancellations are definitely top of mind for travelers this year.
And with 6,700 flight delays Tuesday, many are hoping they'll make it home in time for the holiday.
3-hour delay, 4 o'clock and now it's 7 o'clock. So, hey, it's the holidays.
Utica police are investigating.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Our quiet Christmas Eve continues for this afternoon into the evening hours. I did see a few snow showers this morning, but now we're seeing cloudy skies with breezy conditions across central New York. Let's look at our weather headlines for today. Again, do expect breezy conditions to continue for this afternoon into the evening hours, but not expecting any travel problems across central New York. Not only for today, but for tomorrow as well. We're talking about a dry Christmas day across the region with just clouds, maybe a flurry or two as we go throughout the morning hours, but a better chance for some snow as we head towards Friday evening and into Friday night. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, quiet conditions for this afternoon into the evening hours. The snow showers that we did see across the North Country this morning have diminished, and now we're just dealing with the cloud cover across the region, which is great news for Santa. As we head towards this evening, do expect just cloudy conditions with temperatures in the 20s. The snow that you see on this graphic is just for ambiance. We're going to continue to see dry conditions for this evening and into tonight. The wind is still going to be a bit breezy as we head towards the evening hours. Will slowly subside as we get closer towards the end of the week. So for Christmas Day morning, do expect temperatures to stay in the 20s with a flurry or two possible throughout the morning hours. But then we will see cloudy conditions for this afternoon as temperatures climb into the 30s. Same story for tomorrow evening. Mostly cloudy skies, staying dry, with temperatures staying in the 20s across central New York. So breezy conditions for today and for tomorrow, but that wind does look to subside as we head towards the weekend. So on our Skycast for this afternoon, temperatures will slowly fall back into the 20s. So by this evening, by 5 p.m., 26 in Little Falls, 25 in Utica, 22 in Cooperstown. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies throughout the overnight, maybe a flurry or two as we head towards tomorrow morning. But again, same story, mostly cloudy conditions throughout Thursday morning into the afternoon, with temperatures staying in the 30s. As we head towards tomorrow night, that's when it gets cold. Temperatures will drop back into the single digits as we head towards Friday morning. Now, speaking of Friday, we are keeping a close eye on the potential for some snow. Again, the heaviest snow right now looks to be south and west of Utica, but if this shifts any further north, we could see the potential for more snow as we head towards Friday evening. We'll keep you posted. But for today, mostly cloudy skies, staying in the low 30s. For tonight, we'll drop back into the 20s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast, dry for your Christmas day in the 30s, but it turns cold on Friday with some snow potential as we head towards Friday afternoon and into Friday evening, lingering into Saturday.
From an Good afternoon once again. For those of you who may be hitting the road this afternoon for Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas Eve Mass, let's get you over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Rio. Is the weather going to be naughty or nice this Christmas Eve?
A quiet day for your Christmas Eve. If you're doing any last-minute errands for this afternoon, the weather looks to be cooperating. As we take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are expecting quiet conditions for this afternoon into the evening hours. Still breezy from time to time with those temperatures dropping back into the 20s, but don't expect any travel problems related to weather as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. Now, speaking of any travel impacts, as we go throughout this evening, just expect cloudy skies across central New York. Same for Christmas Day. Starting off with just a few flurries, otherwise do expect mostly cloudy conditions. Now we are keeping an eye on Friday for the potential for some snow to develop, especially late in the afternoon and into the evening hours. We're keeping a close eye on that potential for some accumulating snow again later on Friday. But for today, tonight, and throughout the day on Christmas Day, do not expect any travel problems across the region. Do expect those temperatures to drop into the 20s as we go throughout the afternoon hours and into the evening hours with breezy conditions. So for tonight, quiet weather. We look at the potential for that snow for Friday coming up.
The 911 Communication Center in Herkimer County is ready.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Our quiet Christmas Eve continues for this afternoon into the evening hours. I did see a few snow showers this morning, but now we're seeing cloudy skies with breezy conditions across central New York. Let's look at our weather headlines for today. Again, do expect breezy conditions to continue for this afternoon into the evening hours, but not expecting any travel problems across central New York. Not only for today, but for tomorrow as well. We're talking about a dry Christmas Day across the region with just clouds, maybe a flurry or two as we go throughout the morning hours, but a better chance for some snow as we head towards Friday evening and into Friday night. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, quiet conditions for this afternoon into the evening hours. The snow showers that we did see across the North Country this morning have diminished, and now we're just dealing with the cloud cover across the region, which is great news for Santa. As we head towards this evening, do expect just cloudy conditions with temperatures in the 20s. The snow that you see on this graphic is just for ambiance. We're going to continue to see dry conditions for this evening and into tonight. The wind is still going to be a bit breezy as we head towards the evening hours. Will slowly subside as we get closer towards the end of the week. So for Christmas Day morning, do expect temperatures to stay in the 20s with a flurry or two possible throughout the morning hours. But then we will see cloudy conditions for this afternoon as temperatures climb into the 30s. Same story for tomorrow evening, mostly cloudy skies, staying dry, with temperatures staying in the 20s across central New York. So breezy conditions for today and for tomorrow, but that wind does look to subside as we head towards the weekend. So on our Skycast for this afternoon, temperatures will slowly fall back into the 20s. So by this evening, by 5 p.m., 26 in Little Falls, 25 in Utica, 22 in Cooperstown. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies throughout the overnight, maybe a flurry or two as we head towards tomorrow morning. But again, same story, mostly cloudy conditions throughout Thursday morning into the afternoon, with temperatures staying in the 30s. As we head towards tomorrow night, that's when it gets cold. Temperatures will drop back into the single digits as we head towards Friday morning. Now, speaking of Friday, we are keeping a close eye on the potential for some snow. Again, the heaviest snow right now looks to be south and west of Utica, but if this shifts any further north, we could see the potential for more snow as we head towards Friday evening. We'll keep you posted. But for today, mostly cloudy skies, staying in the low 30s. For tonight, we'll drop back into the 20s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast, dry for your Christmas Day in the 30s, but it turns cold on Friday with some snow potential as we head towards Friday afternoon and into Friday evening, lingering into Saturday.
On brutal weather, and we'll catch forecast meteorologist James DeFazio in the weather center. Is the weather going to be naughty or nice for Santa's trip in?
Very nice, actually.
Like to hear it.
We're keeping a very close eye on Santa as well. Taking a look at downtown Utica, these calm conditions continue through the night tonight and into Christmas Day. Great weather to get out, hit a party, visit the family. If you have to do any traveling, you're not going to have any issues. We're keeping a very close eye on the big guy. He's been flying over portions of Africa. He just made his way across Italy. He's currently over Norway right now. We were following that on our NORAD tracker, Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Quiet and dry, and it stays that way through the weekend, I'm so used to working the weekend. Through the next 2 days, 28 degrees with clear skies. A west wind has died down after a very breezy day today. Winds have now died down into the single digits. Tonight, we'll continue to see those calmer winds with mostly cloudy skies. Lows in the mid-20s, approximately 24 degrees. Coming up, we'll take a look at your Christmas Day forecast in detail, as well as when the next weather maker arrives. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. Storm Tracker 2 team isn't the only one tracking Santa.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening and Merry Christmas Eve to you. We're tracking calm conditions as we head into the holiday season, or into the holidays, I should say. So are we going to get a white Christmas? Some of us, yes. Some of us, no. The areas that are around the Thruway corridor and points southward, we're seeing some grass peeking through at the very least. Northern areas, healthy snowpack remains. So it's really all about your location this year, about whether or not you're having that official white Christmas. Calm conditions tonight for both us and for Santa. Dry Christmas Day ahead. Going to be slightly breezy yet again tomorrow. 10 to 15 mile per hour winds return. And then snow makes its return Friday afternoon and evening. It still remains to be seen how much snow we're going to see. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet, dry, going to stay that way through the night tonight. No travel issues if you're heading out for any Christmas Eve activities. High pressure has taken control of our weather for now. We have a brief, weak cold front that works through during Christmas Day, and that's going to bring a couple of flurries, a couple of sprinkles. Other than that, just calm conditions with cloudy skies. And then we're tracking our next system to arrive Friday afternoon, Friday evening. That's a Clipper system that approaches from the west. It looks like the bulk of the heavy snow falls south of central New York, but we're keeping a very close eye on the track of that storm. Just a 50-mile shift northward, and we could be seeing some a much different snowfall outcome. A look at temperatures by the time we head into Friday. Highs Friday afternoon only going to be in the teens in the wake of that cold front. After a mild day on Christmas Day, Friday looking very, very chilly. I want you to take a look at the snowfall accumulation map that I have here and basically ignore the numbers. This is more of an impact location ideal map. The heaviest snow is expected to fall across the southern tier. Areas of Shenango County are the only ones that are currently in the viewing area that are under a winter storm watch. The rest of us only expected to see lighter accumulations. Right now, Shenango County is the one area that is forecast to see significant accumulations Friday evening. Tonight, calm conditions continue with temperatures in the mid-20s. Possibly a quick burst of snow right around 2 a.m. A little bit of a shortwave works through before drier conditions settle back in. It's a warm morning, low 30s to begin Christmas morning. Again, those flurries and possibly a sprinkle before temperatures continue to drop as the day progresses. Cooler weather settles in for Christmas night, as well as for the day on Friday. We'll look at your 7-day forecast. Our next weather maker arrives Friday. Widespread snow arrives during the afternoon and evening. We're tracking that storm, which is going to pass to our south. We'll see how close it gets to central New York. A calm day Saturday, followed by a cold front to arrive on Sunday, and then several consecutive days for chances of lake effect snow as we approach New Year's Eve.
Welcome to winter in central New York.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to winter in central New York. All right, James, thank you very much. Well, from an unresolved argument with a relative in there.
No worries. Let's talk about Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone, and Christmas Day is soon to come. We're tracking Santa Claus. He is making his way across much of upstate New York this evening. We're going to be tracking him location by location, but right now I really want to talk about current conditions. And if you're going out and you're spending any time tonight, Christmas Eve, heading to dinner, heading to a party, you're going to have perfect conditions. 28 degrees with clear skies. Winds, after being 15 to 20 miles per hour during the day today, have subsided all the way down into the single digits. With that, will continue. We're going to see calm conditions continue, not just for Christmas Eve, but through Christmas Eve night into Christmas Eve day. Lows tonight, not going to be overly chilly, and we're going to have to enjoy this mild weather while it lasts. Lows tonight only in the mid-20s, mostly cloudy skies with lows right around 24 degrees. Tomorrow, another mild day. Highs are going to be up into the low to mid-30s, but we're tracking much colder weather on the way for Friday. We're going to break that all down for you coming right up, as well as what to expect in detail for Christmas Day. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. Brutal holiday weather and holiday traffic. There isn't much you can do about either one, but you can be sure.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Merry Christmas Eve to you and to yours. Let's take a look at our Christmas Day forecast, and it's going to be calm. Calm conditions tonight, calm conditions tomorrow. We're going to continue to see let's see what we have under the tree. Oh, we have some flurries for the morning, some flurries for the early afternoon. We're going to wake up to moderate temperatures in the low 30s. By midday, we're into the mid-30s, and then as we head into the evening, cooler air works in, mostly cloudy skies, and we're down into the mid-20s. Calm conditions tonight for us and for Santa as well. It's a dry Christmas day, but the breeze does return, 10 to 15 mile per hour breeze tomorrow afternoon, and then snow returns Friday evening. We're tracking a clipper system to approach from the west. The heaviest snow still looks to fall south of our area. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry, and it is going to stay this way tonight, through the day on Thursday, and through the first half of Friday. We do have winter storm watches in effect for one county locally, and that would be Chenango County, because that is the closest to where we expect the heavy snow to fall. That does not go into effect until late Friday evening and goes until Saturday morning. We'll continue to keep a close eye on this clipper system. We're going to see a couple of flurries tomorrow during midday, but aside from that, calm conditions. Then we're tracking this clipper system. This clipper system is going to approach from the west, bring us some widespread light snow. However, just to our south, very heavy snow falls right around the New York-Pennsylvania border. We're tracking there just a 50-mile shift in this storm could bring us much heavier snow and much heavier accumulations. As of now, we're not expecting anything more than a light snowfall, but we're keeping a very close eye on that. Also want to make everyone aware that by Friday, we're going to have a much different air mass in place. After highs today, we're in the mid-30s. Highs tomorrow in the mid-30s. Highs Friday, going to be cut in half, only about mid-teens for highs on Friday. Ignore the exact numbers that are on this snowfall map, but I want to give you an idea for where we expect the heaviest snow to fall. In these dark blues to the south and to the west of Utica is where we expect the highest totals to accumulate Friday night into Saturday morning. Fortunately for tonight, it's great for if you need to get out, if you're heading out for any activities tonight. They're not going to have any issues on the roadways. Overnight, we could get a quick flurry or two around 2 a.m. A quick little disturbance works through before cloudy conditions settle in for the morning. And we have a bit of a weak cold front that works in from the north during Christmas Day, and that's going to cause some aesthetic, very pretty light snow, possibly even a sprinkle or two before temperatures begin to fall. Very chilly air by Thursday evening. By tomorrow night, by the time we're going to bed, we're going to be near the single digits. Lows tomorrow night, 5 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast. We're tracking our next weather maker to arrive late in the day on Friday. The first half of Friday is looking dry. Saturday's looking calm. Sunday, a mix of rain and snow, and that changes from rain-snow mix to plain snow by the end of the day. We freeze and we go below freezing, and then several days of lake effect snow chances.
Let's look at your forecast tonight at 6 with meteorologist James DeFazio in the Weather Center.
Calm conditions, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We're tracking beautiful weather this evening. It's not overly chilly. The winds have subsided after being very breezy today. If you're heading out tonight, if you're celebrating tonight, or tomorrow, you're not going to encounter any issues on the roadways. We are keeping an eye on Santa Claus. He was last spotted moving through Africa. Right now, he is in North Africa, right on top of the Saharan Desert. We're keeping a very close eye. He should be heading towards North America sooner than later. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry, 25 degrees with clear skies. And yes, the winds have subsided after 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. We're down into the single digits, where we will stay for the entirety of the overnight. Lows tonight right around 24 degrees, mid-20s for lows, with mostly cloudy skies. Coming up, we'll break down the entirety of your Christmas forecast, as well as when the next weather maker arrives in central New York. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. The 911 Communications Center in Herkimer County is ready to...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good Wednesday evening. Bill Curtis is off for the rest of the week. I will be with you for Christmas, and I'm happy to be here to bring you good news that we have good Christmas weather. Let's take a look at our Christmas Day forecast. It's going to be rather calm. Let's see what we have under the tree for our forecast. Some flurries, just some flurries in the morning. We're going to be seeing some very intermittent light flurries with temperatures in the low 30s, a moderate, mild start to the day. That continues into the middle portions of the day, highs around 34 degrees. Drier air arrives in the evening with much colder temperatures. Temperatures fall into the teens overnight. Calm conditions tonight, both for us and for Santa, who's up in the sky flying around right now. We're tracking him right over Africa currently. Dry Christmas Day, slightly breezy yet again tomorrow. Not as breezy as it was today, but enough to mention it. And then snow makes its return Friday afternoon and evening. It does look to be rather widespread, the heaviest of which looks to fall across the southern tier. Dry weather on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. This continues tonight and through Christmas Day. Could just see a couple of flurries tomorrow, but we're not going to see anything major. We have winter storm watches in effect to our south because we expect this storm to drop the heaviest snow south of our viewing area. The one county that is included in the winter storm watch is Shenango County, which is closest to the heavier areas of snow, and they could see several inches of snow accumulation by Saturday morning. We're tracking high pressure for tonight, calm conditions, a couple of flurries during the day tomorrow, but primarily calm conditions, and then that Clipper system begins to approach from the west. The heaviest snow associated with this Clipper falls along the New York-Pennsylvania border just to our south. However, it is a near miss, so we're keeping a very close eye on the track of this storm. It's why only Shenango County is included in the watch right now. But if this does shift northward, we will be making noticeable adjustments to the forecast. Very chilly weather arrives for Friday, highs only in the teens. A look at your snowfall accumulation map. Back to the west, that is where we expect these higher totals to be, to the south and to the west of Utica, and that's why we're not included in that winter storm watch at this time. Calm conditions continue tonight with temperatures in the mid-20s. We see a quick flurry or two tomorrow, maybe even a sprinkle as temperatures drop steadily throughout the day. It's a chilly finish to our Christmas Day. By the time we say goodnight tomorrow night, we're going to be down near the single digits. A look at your 7-day forecast. Next weather maker arrives Friday evening. Drier conditions settle in Saturday. Another cold front on Saturday brings us from a rain-snow mix to a hard freeze back over to snow. Lake effect snow continues Monday and Tuesday and all the way in towards New Year's Eve. Fortunately, I think it's pretty safe to say we're not going to see a repeat of 75 inches of snow during the first 3 days of the year this year.
Thank God.
However, I do expect a very wintry, another wintry start. But we're not going to go back to that craziness.
What a nightmare that was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was a year ago. Wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel like a year ago. I mean, what a century this year has been, huh?
It's been a wild ride.
Sure has. All right, thank you very much, James. Still ahead, the
forecast where we also have James tracking Santa as well.
Yes, we're keeping an eye on him. He's moving north. He is departing South America, just beginning to approach the mainland United States. Calm conditions locally in downtown Utica, calm conditions for Santa and for us. This was him just a little while ago flying out of Peru towards Cusco. towards Central America. He just flew over the Bahamas and Cuba, and he's headed towards Fort Lauderdale. That's going to be his first stop in the southeast United States. Your Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. It's actually got some snow. We might get a little bit of surprise, very light snow overnight tonight, which would be very, very welcome. As we look back to the west, we have some more lake-enhanced showers. I do think we will pick up a quick couple tenths of an inch to a coating. 24 degrees with clear skies. Those winds have fully subsided. They will return tomorrow afternoon. Lows tonight are going to be in the mid-20s, approximately 24 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Coming up, we'll take a further look at that radar as well as break down your entire Christmas Day forecast. Noah?
James, thank you. Airports can't.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening and Merry Christmas Eve, and soon to be Merry Christmas to you. And let's talk about that Christmas Day forecast. We're going to be starting the day with temperatures relatively mild for this time of year. We're going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s, a few flurries. That continues into the middle portion of the day. We warm up into the low to mid 30s, highs right around 34 degrees in the middle portions of the day, and then temperatures decrease throughout the afternoon with mostly cloudy conditions. By 5 p.m. we're down to about 25 degrees. We're tracking calm conditions tonight, both for us and for Santa bringing those toys. It's a dry Christmas day tomorrow, but the wind does return a little bit. It's slightly breezy during the middle portions of the day tomorrow. And then we're tracking snow to make its return Friday afternoon. Your Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. With a northwest wind, I was hopeful that we might just get a few flurries tonight, and it looks like Lake Ontario is delivering. Your Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We have some very, very light snow working in from the northwest towards the Utica and the Mohawk Valley. This could be a very, very pretty snowfall over the next couple of hours. A very, very light. We're not expecting any accumulation from this. At the very most, a couple tenths of an inch to a coating. We have winter storm watches in effect to the south. The only county locally under a watch is Shenango County, and this is for Friday night through Saturday morning. And that's because we're tracking a Clipper system, which is going to be approaching from the west. This Clipper system gets its act together during the day on Friday, and it really brings a very strong band of heavy snow. It's a little bit of model discrepancy continues at this time about where this band of heavy snow exactly aligns, whether it's right along the New York-Pennsylvania border or a little bit farther northward, and how long the storm lasts, just quite how strong that low gets. We're going to continue to track that very closely, and we'll probably have a snowfall map out first thing tomorrow morning. Taking a look at temperatures as we head into Friday, after Christmas Day, Black Friday looking Friday after Christmas looking incredibly chilly, highs only in the teens. You can ignore the exact snowfall numbers that are on here, but I want to focus on impacts. The one county that's in blue locally is Shenango County. That is where we expect the highest of the snow totals to be Friday night into Saturday morning. Tonight, a couple of flurries with temperatures in the mid-20s. By 2 a.m., those flurries show up on Skycast. We're going to see intermittent flurries throughout the overnight. A couple of flurries during the day tomorrow. We warm up into the mid-30s, and then a cold front works through during the afternoon. We drop from the mid-30s down through the 20s, and then by the late evening hours, by this time tomorrow night, many of us are in the single digits, the North Country even below zero. As we head into Friday, we begin the day calm, and then that widespread snow begins to arrive late in the afternoon, early evening. A look at your 7-day forecast. We're tracking a dry, calm Christmas Day, and then we're tracking a very tricky system. This Clipper system that's working through on Friday still has model discrepancy. We're still ironing that out exactly. What we can say for sure is that the areas that are most likely to see heavy snow are across the southern tier. Shenango, Otsego counties, areas south of Route 20. That could change. We'll continue to keep a very close eye on the latest data.
All right, so no need for Rudolph tonight, right?
No, I mean, it might be dark, but there's not going to be too much snow flying around.
All right, James, thank you. Look at the forecast where we also have James tracking Santa as well.
Keeping a nice close eye on old St. Nick, and he's getting closer and closer to home. We are tracking calm conditions for him right now across downtown Utica. We are going to see a little bit of Christmas magic tonight, a little bit of surprise snow. This was Santa as we saw him flying out of South America earlier towards North America. He is now making his approach. Taking a look at your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, very light snow working in from the west, and that is going to bring us some extra bonus surprise snow. This was unexpected. We are going to pick up a couple tenths of an inch from this. We can see this northwest flow coming over the lake. We get a little bit of lake enhancement, some light snow for all of central New York. Hopefully just enough to coat the grass. 24 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Winds have calmed down after a very breezy day of 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. We're down to calm conditions. 24 degrees for a low tonight with mostly cloudy skies. Coming up, we're going to break down your entirety of your Christmas Day forecast as well as talk about the next weather maker which arrives in central New York. Nolan?
James, thank you. Airports can be stressful.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Wednesday evening and very Merry Christmas Eve to you. Let's take a look at our Christmas Day forecast, which we're about to be at Christmas. Just a couple more minutes. We are approaching, and we're going to have a very mild start. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s with flurries. That continues into the middle portions of the day. Highs right around 34 degrees. And then temperatures steadily decrease during the afternoon. We drop down through the 20s. By this time tomorrow night, we're going to be in the low 10s to upper single digits. We're tracking calm conditions tonight, both for us and for Santa. A dry Christmas day ahead with slightly breezy conditions yet again make their return, similar to today. And then snow returns Friday afternoon, widespread snow for all of central New York. Speaking of snow, Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar with northwest flow off of Lake Ontario. We have some very light snow that's developed across central New York. Some surprise snow that was not modeled, but that is a beautiful thing to happen, and this is the one night that we want to see this. We are expecting just a couple tenths of an inch to a coating at the absolute most, nothing widespread. Winter storm watch is in effect for Chenango County, where we are expecting the heaviest snow to fall across the southern tier Friday night into Sunday morning. And that's in association with a Clipper system. This Clipper system still getting its act together back to the west. It's going to be approaching from the west during the day on Friday, and then bring some very heavy snow to the New York-Pennsylvania border. We're beginning to see a little bit of a northward jog in terms of the model, in terms of the latest model data. We're going to continue to track this. If we continue to have that trend, we're going to end up with higher snow totals, and we'll likely see those winter storm watches expand if that trend continues. I want to stress it's going to be extremely cold as we head into Friday after being in the mid-30s tomorrow. Highs Friday only in the teens. Again, this is more of an impact map than a numbers map. The one county in blue, the area expected to see the most snow Friday night into Saturday, Chenango County by far. Tonight, a couple of light snow showers, otherwise just cloudy conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. Tomorrow, a calm start to Christmas, and it's going to be a calm day overall. A few flurries, possibly a sprinkle or two, as a backdoor cold front works through, and then drier conditions arrive for the evening, and it gets very chilly Thursday night. Look at your 7-day forecast. We're tracking another widespread snowfall to arrive Friday afternoon into Saturday morning. We're continuing to track models, and we're still seeing some model discrepancy in terms of where the heaviest snow sets up. As of this time, it looks like the heaviest snow will be confined to the southern tier. But we haven't made a snow map yet because there's still a little bit of uncertainty. I think we'll have one out by this time. We will definitely have one out by this time tomorrow. There's no morning show tomorrow, unfortunately, but by the time I'm back in tomorrow, we'll have the map made.
All right, so hopefully a smooth ride for Santa tonight.
100%.
All right, James, thank you. Coming up